production.
Yes, sir. Top of the top. Happy motherfucking beautiful Saturday, man. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. While I read the paper, finna hit the block. About to see some paper.
About to see some paper, man. 100%. My name, Heart to Start JD, aka the Guccini. I got my big brother Bogard Scott Free. We are the digital newspaper. Shout out to my man Slim. Out there on the road. Be safe there on the road, big bro. You know what time it is, man. What's going on, bro?
Shit, man, you know, slow motion in the big old ocean.
Come on now.
About to roll something up, get, you know what I mean? The breakfast part going, you feel me?
Come on now.
How you doing, my big brother?
And it's a damn good, it's a damn good day. Sun out, you know what I mean? It's a little hazy out there, but you know, it's supposed to be close to the 70s, you know what I mean? Tomorrow I think it's gonna be in the 70s. So, you know, we getting a little taste of spring every other week because last week it was raining and shit. Then the week before that we had the 70-degree days and shit like that. Now here it is, we getting closer to April. April showers made flowers 100%, man. And you know, when you addicted to being outside and you've been outside your whole motherfucking life, when it's time to get outside, whether it's cold or in the good weather, man, you go get your ass up and go make it happen 100%, man. So yeah. 100%, man.
You know what I mean? Different weather attire to get flyer. You feel me?
Come on now.
Hey, you ever notice that shit? Talking and making things rhyme. It just sounds flyer. You know what I mean?
Man, like
we gonna put it together like the weather.
Facts, like 40 say, man, popping them peas, man. Mac Minister, man, popping them peas, man.
Yeah, I mean, or if not rhyming, speaking metaphorically all the time, like, oh man, it's just going over your head like a shower nozzle.
Facts.
Like, you know, it just, oh man, don't get it twisted like a French braid. The motherfuckers just always. And you know, I think that's the thing, though. Is we just like to talk the isms because we like to hear ourselves talk, man.
Yeah, but see, when you come from the ism and you was born into the ism is in you, not on you. So no matter what you do, it's always gonna be some type of ism. You know what I mean? 100%.
It's in me, it ain't on me.
Yeah, because you come from this shit. You know what I mean? It ain't their fault this shit can't register with them. Like how Mac Dre said, "Can you hear me now?" On Trill TV. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
100%, everybody. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers say we talk fast, but motherfucker, you might just be listening. So it ain't my fault that you can't comprehend this Northern California game. You know what I mean? 100%.
Oh shit.
But, you know, we here to teach.
You know where that shit was from?
What's that?
I think that was the original Verizon shit, huh?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Facts. And then on Trill TV,
Man, that's over 20 years ago, bro.
White boy in the Mac Dre ear trying to rap, and he said sugar booger or something like that. And they was like, what? Jigaboo or some shit like that. But bro was like, can you hear me now? Oh, everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember the
Facts.
Remember they had the freestyle part over there?
Yeah, the white boy.
The white boy, he said a jigaboo.
He said jigaboo, and then at the bottom it said did he say jigaboo?
Jigaboo.
Oh my mama.
I forgot about that shit.
Oh my mama, nigga, that shit was hilarious.
Oh shit, that shit was
Rest in peace to the Furley Ghost, man, aka Mac Dre,
he was so excited to freestyle.
Facts.
That guy got real serious real quick.
100%.
Speak-a-doo, and a jigaboo.
In a jigaboo? Hey, nigga, what are you talking about?
It was his big moment.
Oh my mama.
He was too nervous.
He wasn't on his B Rabbit shit right there, huh, bro?
I mean, he was on his B Rabbit. His mom's spaghetti. He was just.
But he fucking failed, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, his hottest rhyme that he had tucked. Nigga said jigaboo, spitaboo.
Spitaboo, jigaboo. Oh shit! I forgot about that shit. Damn.
Oh, goodness. Hey, if you are Mac Dre fans, y'all know what we talking about. If you're not, just go do yourself a favor. Type in TRILL TV, bro. Part 1, man.
I remember thinking I was so cool because, like when after Mac Dre had passed, now everybody and their mamas on this fucking Trill TV shit.
Facts.
Right, and I just remember thinking I was that dude. Like, man, I've been on this shit, bro. Come on, y'all. Now y'all want to ride the wave.
Come on now.
After the motherfucker done passed. Now rest in peace to the man God.
Facts, man. 100%, man. So when we was talking about Cutthroat Committee yesterday, I went to go sliding through Apple Music, and both of them motherfuckers was on there. I had to add them bitches quickly. Oh, man.
Yeah. They got that loot on the first one, right? The way I feel about loot. Boom, 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 boom.
I want to say,
you know, they flipped that champagne dreams, I think it was. Cause I ain't no doubt about it.
Come on, I'm in love. Oh my mom.
Hard.
Come on now. Let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere you consume your music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, things of that nature, search Bogard Scott Free. And you can find me on Instagram, GenWealthNet _ all one word, and YouTube / the GenWealthNet, or GenWealthNet. No the
100%. For our man Slim, you know what I mean? Boogie Vision 45 on Instagram. Boogie Vision TV on YouTube. But if you just type in from a fan's perspective, it's gonna pop right up, man. He got to be about almost 20 episodes in. Y'all make sure y'all go run it up 100%. He got a damn good episode about some motherfucking sneakers. If you are a sneakerhead like me and Slim, like Bogue, you know what I mean? When you come from the era that we do come from, then your feet heat had to be on point 100%. Mm-hmm. If you wasn't jumping out your a fly ass whip, the next thing they looking at is the shoes on your feet, bro. If your shoes is busted, you're not getting no action. If your car, you could be in a bucket though. Like I pull up in the bucket. I'm proud to pull up in the bucket, but I be fitted when I jump out my bucket.
That's an under bucket.
Oh my mama. You know, man, feet heat is a must. You know what I mean? So go slide over to the fans perspective and get locked in. Make sure you click the bell on Gen Wealth net, all one word on YouTube.
Right.
Click the bell button on the fans perspective. Click the bell button on the motherfucking Heart to Start, man, on the Miles Peacock, on the Spencer the Guru. You know what I mean? Shout out to our dog Lee. Shout out to our dog Gang Green, aka Kid It, man. You know, this is the Gen Wealth crew, man. 100%, man. Oh my mama. Let's get caught up in the comments before we get to the first one. Good morning, my good brother. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Have a safe and blessed one. You too, big bro. That's our dog Ear to the streets.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the ear.
Top of the morning, the wife and kids are gone, and I'm staying fucked up. That's Minnesota Den.
Let's go, Minnesota Den.
We got anything on the grill today, big bro? Is it grilling weather? Because I'm gonna be on the grill tomorrow. Oh my mama.
You know the homie High Roller?
Yeah.
He in the DJing league.
Yeah.
That's the homie Viking Kev. I think he was gonna go. He's gonna go party at Viking Kev's today. You know
it's going down. Oh my mama.
Viking Kev, a hell of a host, I've heard. You know what I mean?
Oh, now, everything. You know, got the spread laid out for you. All you got to do is just kick your shoes off and get comfortable. Shout out to Kev, man. Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Fucking
shout out to Kev.
Lee said top of the morning. You fellas need to get your lazy asses to Texas and do an orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. Hey, you got the studio for us. You got the pie. You got the Gen Wealth headquarters, big boys. It ain't gonna be. Oh my mama.
Hey, hold on. And who you calling lazy? Huh? You know we didn't. It's tiring pushing the boulder uphill. We don't quit. The grit don't quit.
Hey, that's why we need a team, man. And we got a lot of ill motherfuckers that's a part of this community, man. 100%. The more the merrier, man. Oh my mama.
Yeah, we got that team.
Facts. We got a meal in the building. Top of the morning and meal.
What's up, a meal? See, that's our Canada team right there. You feel me?
Yeah, look
like we got an international team.
Man, we connected through this whole motherfucking world, man. Oh my mama.
You ain't lying.
Texas is 73 already. Grills already. Facts. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, big bro. Oh my mama. This first topic, right? First, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is in Bogey's hometown, y'all. So let's see if he can give us Let's see if he can give us a little bit of a perspective on maybe this restaurant or maybe the area or so.
Okay, let's go. Let's see.
Oh my mama.
At 11, a serial dine and dasher in the South Bay was arrested after a restaurant caught him in the act. The restaurant owner says the man ate up to $1,000 worth of sushi and alcohol without paying. Fed up with the raw deal, the restaurant made a plan. ABC's Zach Fuentes has the moments leading up to the arrest, all caught on
the
camera.
raw deal.
Skipping
what you did there.
all caught on camera. Randy Musterer, owner of Sushi Confidential, says this man had done this at least 3 times between the Campbell and San Jose locations.
It's a minimum of $500 or $600.
Top of the boat,
Johnny!
Additional receipts.
Musterer had a picture of the man for staff to see, along with receipts of the tabs he left behind.
He always orders multiple beers and multiple food items.
Things changed, though, when he tried to dine and dash for a 4th time Sunday in Campbell. Musterer said he got a call from his employees that the man had returned. To make sure that this was in fact the same man, they made a plan.
Drop the check and tell him that, you as the server, you have to close out. So then maybe we can speed up that process.
The server stays there waiting for the man to pay. He instead asks to use the restroom.
Acts like he goes into the bathroom, and then immediately he starts to come out the back door. He's greeted by our busser, who prevents him really from going any further. And then that's when he turned back in.
For safety of staff and customers, Musterer told the workers to avoid any physical interaction with the man. So he bolted back through the restaurant and out the front door. By now, Musterer said he and Campbell PD were chasing after the suspect, but couldn't find him and initially gave up until Musterer thought he spotted him again.
And I make a U-turn.
Musterer called PD, who made an arrest. A relief for him and also neighboring businesses.
I'm thrilled that somebody was caught. The more of that, the better. It's a common problem for all of us.
We reached out to Campbell PD, who said the suspect lives in Campbell. He was cited and released, expected to appear in court, where they say the Santa Clara County DA may combine the dine and dash cases in both Campbell and San Jose for steeper penalties. Musterer hopes the arrest serves as a lesson to the suspect and others.
Because it is harming small businesses, it's harming all of our employees, and there's security issues.
Yeah, I've never personally fucked with the Sushi Confidential, but I mean, all the sushi joints, they're all pricey as a motherfucker. So you could easily run up a tab. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny though, because this is where he fucked up, is doing it at the Campbell, because Campbell is like a super uppity, it's more white people there. You know what I mean?
Is it a suburb of San Jose?
No, so it's like a neighbor. It's okay. So this is where it gets confusing with the 408, right? It's like you have San Jose, you have Santa Clara, you have Campbell, you have Sunnyvale, you have Milpitas, you have all. You know what I mean? They're all these little cities, but they're all like San Jose. A lot of Vietnamese. A lot of Indians these days. Then there's obviously hella Hispanics. Then you go to Milpitas, there's hella Filipinos. You know what I mean? You go to Sunnyvale, it's more. Sunnyvale, you get a little more diverse these days. But like Campbell's like all white. You know what I mean? Campbell, and then there's Los Gatos. Los Gatos, that's where you get to like. You go to buy an Arizona at the store or the gas station in Arizona, be like $2.99 or $1.99. Yeah, like things are notably more expensive here because it's notably more expensive. When you get to Campbell, that's when you start to get a taste of that, where it's like, all right, it's a little different over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's where he fucked up. You know what I mean?
Bruh, and you said, because like I'm not into sushi, you know what I mean? I've never been to a sushi restaurant and sat down and ordered, but I do fuck with seafood, you know what I mean? And I have ran up a $500 bill easily.
If you fuck with like crab legs and shit like that, you go to one of them joints or a boil.
The whole platter for 2 people, man, and you'll easily $300, $350 on my mama.
Mm-hmm.
And because the seafood they charge by the seasonal price, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know,
100%.
On my mama, so that shit do get to slapping. But bruh is a serial motherfucker at the same spot in 2 different cities, running up a $500 a tab by itself. They said between $500 and $1,000.
Hey, that motherfucker be hella full and faded too. I'm trying to get away. Oh, he's like, what do I do? Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
I mean, but like in the restaurant business, for a motherfucker to come in there by itself is, I don't know if it's too common for a motherfucker to come in there and order $500 tab.
I mean, Kidda, I've seen him just by himself run up like easily a 200, 250. You know what I'm saying? If that was what it called for, you know what I mean? Like if the place was expensive, you know what I mean? Because, you know, in the words of Kidda, you could eat good if you could eat good if you're willing to eat cheap. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you could still like you could live if you're willing to eat cheap. That's what he said.
100% facts. But
yeah, because you know you can go to like for example, they got sushi joints in San Jose where and it'd be packed as a motherfucker for lunch because they'll have the all you can eat lunch where it's like but you got a clock like a 2-hour clock and they slick as a motherfucker because they're slow as fuck there. They'll come through, take your order, they come through, bring your shit out, then you just waiting. And like, you know what I mean? So you almost got to go crazy with the first like order.
Yeah, but on
an all lag on your ass.
But on an all you can eat, you got to pay up front though.
Yeah, exactly.
On my mama. So this motherfucker coming in at dinner time, you know what I mean?
Running the tab up.
When it's popping, it's a whole bunch of broads in there that just got all
they playing music. These places are very lively too.
Oh, 100%.
They playing music. They got motherfuckers there on dates and shit. Right. They got people having birthday parties and shit. So it's like, you know, here's this one dude, he's there by himself, like, yeah, I'm about to hit the big lick. You know what I mean?
100%.
I'm so hungry.
Man, I'm finna go eat for free. $1,000 meal for free. Oh my mama. And getting fucked up, like you said, off top shelf shit, probably.
Yeah, because you might got some, like you might got rolls that are like $40 easily. You know what I mean? Rolls ain't nothing but like 5 woo wops in a row. You know what I'm saying? 6 woo wops. You feel me? He's just putting them away. Man, I mean, shit, me and my girl, when I first started, I never got into sushi until I started seeing my girl like 20 years ago. And then, you know, when you're young and you fly, whatever you want to do. Oh, what do you want, babe? Oh, you want to eat sushi? All right, let's go. Yeah, I'll fuck with some sushi. You know what I mean? And then before I started actually eating sushi, I would always go and get all the tempura fried shit because that shit's fire. You know what I mean? Where it's like tempura fried shrimp platters and, you know what I mean? Or like some goddamn teriyaki steaks or whatever the fuck. Because, you know, I didn't know any better. But then once I started eating sushi, I was like, oh, this shit pretty bomb. But then, like, you know, you notice, like, oh, that shit is not cheap, man. And I be hungry as a motherfucker like an hour later. You know what I mean? So I always get upset with sushi, you know what I mean?
Bruh had to been ordering, like, caviar on top of his $40 roll, $50 roll. Like, for a $50 roll and it's only 5 slices, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga, to get up to $500 by yourself, that's a lot of motherfucking food, dog. 100%. And bruh is going in that motherfucking putting that shit back and Smooth trying to sell out that motherfucker. He's a cold motherfucker for
you sure. Ain't lying. I mean, he probably getting all the top shelf rolls and shit. Facts. You know what I mean? And some of them do be having caviar on the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Like the little fish egg things. I forget what they call it. But it's basically caviar. But yeah, they top that shit with it. You know what I mean? That motherfucker I be getting the shark rolls. Or like the tempura.
It's real shark meat in that motherfucker?
Nah. They just make the roll look like a shark. So it's like tempura. It's tempura shrimp. And then you got the little rolls with the rice and the avocado and the fucking cucumber. And then you got the little top it has, and then you got the fake crab meat. Because a lot of times they'll use artificial crab meat. And then say you're using real crab meat. Because you could a lot of those places you can choose. You know what I mean? And it'll get up there, you know what I mean? You guys some places that do custom rolls. See, here's where he fucked up. Is that like this is a greedy motherfucker. You know what I mean? He probably lived a certain lifestyle, you know what I mean, has a certain taste for things in life, and now he can't afford it. So now he's just trying. Because listen, that guy's not hurting, is what I'm getting now.
That's where I'm at. That motherfucker.
Like this guy's he's not a poor guy. This guy no poor people has a taste for sushi like that, man. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like this guy's just greedy.
It's just like a motherfucker that see like they know they can get something for free, or that's just like a booster, man. I see this opportunity, man. Fuck it, I'm finna keep my money in my pocket. Not saying I'm condoning it, not saying that I be doing that shit 100%, but motherfuckers do got that mentality when they see an opportunity to slither something or pocket something or get away without paying something. You know what I mean? They gonna slither up out that bitch anyway.
Yeah, okay, look at this. This is incredibly ignorant and genius all at the same time. But it's just like something like I feel like a teenager would do, right? But my man's, we're at the lab, right? I'm not gonna say the name, sir. But he's like, yeah, I'm about to DoorDash something. You want anything? I'm like, nah. I'm like, where you ordering at? And then he's like, such and such. I'm like, I'm good. Then his order comes, and they fucked up on his order. Like something was missing. Like he had something put on the side. He was irritated. Man, fuck that shit. He calls him and says, hey, the fucking sauce was spilled all in the bag. They refund him. Then he orders another something. You know what I mean? But he's like, yeah, bro, that's a move right there. And I'm like, okay, duly noted, but still though, like it's a move I wouldn't like, it's some shady shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, we just did a DoorDash story 2 weeks ago. Remember they was scamming, bro, was scamming off the DoorDash on the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
And he was scamming the drivers in California for almost a
Get
million.
all their bread. The shit that they was making.
That's crazy, bro. 100%.
Hey, they find a way, man.
Don't find a way no matter what's going on. 100%. Johnny said, top of the morning, guys, just got home for DJing for 10 hours. That motherfucker was popping. If you was going crazy for 10 hours, that motherfucker was popping, bro. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And Johnny might have been on one of the and throw it in the tank. You know what I mean? So that that 10 hours might have felt like 3 days. You know what I mean? Because time does not exist in certain realms.
Come on now, oh my mama.
Yeah, hey, Johnny be having it lit, bro. He's out there in Colorado, just keeping it lit.
On my mama. So Johnny, it was either Johnny or Chase that was telling us one day about the real IDs in the state of Colorado. They already right there. So our next story is gonna be about the real IDs, because motherfuckers that's about to be traveling and shit.
I gotta give me one.
It's a date on everything. And wifey and my mom, like I said, they didn't plan their trip. They already locked in to Puerto Vallarta. They'll be up in the air here in a few. And she didn't know nothing about the real ID. So when we was back here,
and sometimes it takes about 6 to 8. But I think you'll be up before a certain date though, because if you have the little paper, I think you might be cool. Like, oh, I'm expecting my card. You know what I mean?
My mama.
But yeah, but before a specific day, I think it's in May actually.
I think so. It's coming up. It's about to tell us. We okay. We're gonna do the story on that bitch.
Oh, okay. We got a story on it.
Oh yeah, no facts. 100%. Just
that's a nice segue. I see you.
100%. Facts.
You produced the fuck out of that one.
Come on now. Oh my mama. Just to get the people ready that like in our state, we got to get it separately. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was either Johnny or Chase, because I know Chase is a Bronco fan. I don't know if he's in Colorado. You know what I mean? But somebody.
Yeah, and then Johnny, he's the Patriots fan, but he's in Colorado for sure.
And somebody did tell us in the chat one day that the state of Colorado, I think the real ID is mixed into they shit already. They regular ID.
Okay, word. They just got a one woo wop.
I think so. Johnny said, a guy tried to dine and dash at my last restaurant, but ran into the bathroom instead of the alley because we had an emergency.
Oh,
just in case. Hey, they tricked his ass. They set him up. They pointed him in the wrong direction. Oh, my mama. In this story right here, when they seen bruh come back for that 4th time, they had the bus boy waiting at the back. And when he seen the bus boy, he did a U-turn and ran out through the front. Oh, my mama.
Yeah. See, and it's, even though they have multiple locations, you still have the owner who's floating around managing different stores.
Yeah, they got pictures. They had pictures.
So he's like, he really want to get this guy. It's not like I'm managing a chain for a big corporation like this. You taking my money, motherfucker? You know what I mean?
100%.
He ran him down though.
Man, like my work hours call me for me to be up before the sun come up, right? So if I ain't got no coffee before I go to work, I'll go slide into the little Shell gas station that's by me, right? And it's in the community, you know what I mean? But shit happens everywhere. You just don't be specifically in the community. But if I go in there and go get some motherfucking coffee, right? And it's the motherfucker that work late at night going into the early morning shift, right? That motherfucker tell me the stories about what go on at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning at the motherfucking 24-hour store, everything. So they'll have pictures of the motherfuckers that come in there and do that weird shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're like, hey, these motherfuckers on that weird shit, they can't come in this store.
See, and that's some real shit too. Like even down in San Jose, any of the 24-hour joints, they usually got the little glass wop, but you're still walking into the joint. If not, because most of the gas stations that have actually someone present, it'll just be the glass, right? But there's still some joints you walk in, then they're behind the glass. So you know what I mean? These motherfuckers just go in there and grab hella shit, bro. You know
my mama, because they can't
you
come
gotta
out.
physically go out and stop them.
Yeah,
they don't care they're on camera.
Motherfucking quick enough neither.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck if they're on camera.
Come on now. Well, you know what I mean? During my days of sideshowing and all that shit, we'll go do the beer run. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Should we
we wasn't hurt.
We'll load up a whole cart. We're fucking gone.
Oh, my mama. And we wouldn't hurt nobody or tear up the store, man. We just coming in that motherfucker because we want some free beer and some snacks.
Snacks, all kind of meat. Man, motherfuckers is in there. Hey, we used to get frozen pizzas, all kind of shit. Yeah, the Albertsons in the hood, man. Shout out to Albertsons and or Lucky's if anyone's familiar with those.
Or it's Save Mart out here.
Yeah, Save Mart was one. See, as the kid, Save Mart's my jam. As a kid, that's the first place I ever got caught stealing like some petty shit, stealing candy. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, though. We're probably like fifth grade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And we're on we got it's the BMX days. So, you know what I'm saying? The homie, he's on the pegs on the back, and then they got the homie on the fucking handlebars.
Handlebars?
Yeah, so we're trying to get going, before we can start getting some momentum. And they come after us and they pull to grab us, bro.
Snatch your ass off that bike.
All right, off them bikes.
Oh, everything.
I had a pocket full of symphonies. I remember because those was expensive shit. You know what I mean?
Symphonies on my mama.
Symphonies that's that bougie shit.
I like the scores. I like my grandma.
Scores go crazy.
My grandma put me up on the scores.
The toffee.
100%. Top of the morning, Peacock. He said, morning, fellas, getting ready to head to the rodeo again, barrel racing, bull riding, etc. Then the Brooks and Dunn concert. It's turned the fuck up. Let's go.
See, bull riding is one of those things I would want to do when I'm hella drunk and then pussy out when I see how big the bull is.
Shout out to my big cousin Tanika. I love you, cousin. We used to watch the rodeo on TV or just the bull riding shit on TV as kids because we used to get weak at it, crying. The motherfucker be throwing your ass, and he just the way that the human his body just be moving. That shit used to have us crying as kids, bro. No lie. Oh my mama, we fuck with the rodeo. Oh, my nigga done went into the Matrix, y'all. Oh, everything. He'll be right back. Oh, everything. Lee said, morning, Peacock. Enjoy yourself and have a great time with the fam. Come on now, vacay vibes. Let's get it, baby. Morning, Lee. Yeah, perfect. Come on now, 100%. Everything. This whole side, the left of the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi, man. We got that good weather, man. 100%. Facts. Yep, for sure. Top of the morning, bongs a lot. What's up, big bro? Peacock said he hadn't smoked since Wednesday. Haven't smoked since Wednesday morning. Kind of excited to get home tomorrow night. Oh, my mama. You got to get some of that medicine in the body, man. Oh, everything. Facts. Scores, Rolo. Yeah, the Rolos used to go crazy. The little caramel, the caramels inside the milk chocolate on everything. You know what else too though? Like so Rolos, Reese's. I love them in the motherfucking freezer. Oh, Snickers go crazy in the motherfucking freezer. But when you bite that motherfucker, your teeth better be on point because them motherfuckers is harder than a motherfucking paws. But yeah, I like frozen candy, bro. Oh my mama. PBR professional bull riding, they show it on Fox on everything, man. Me and my cousin used to watch that shit, bro. That shit used to have us fucking crying. Oh, everything. Top of the morning song. What's happening, gang? Good morning, y'all. Just got home from work. Weekend starts, but still got to work at home. Then bowling tonight with the wifey. Yeah, man. Hey. Knock out the house duties. That way, you know what I mean, for your weekend, man. Motherfucker ain't got to do nothing but kick back with the wifey at the bowling, and you know what I mean, just relax or however y'all getting it in, man. I ain't mad at that, man. On my mama, I ain't been bowling in a minute. Matter of fact, well, we went to Red Hawk for Sun birthday last year, and they got this little entertainment just like part in the casino where it's fucking Goat karts. The goat karts fatter than a motherfucker. They got an indoor roller coaster. They got a race car simulator.
Oh, this at the Red Hawk?
Yep, at Red Hawk. They got the bowling alley. Well, I didn't bowl that night because I was just still coming off my motherfucking rotator cuff here. Oh, my mama. I've been on the island for like 3 years, bro.
Hey, man, you know, we getting it, though.
Come on now. Oh, my mama. But bowling vibes go crazy, bro. So I know y'all going to have a good time, man, 100%. Oh, my mama. About to roll one. I got, man, I'm about to fire.
I'm about to do the same. I'm doing the same as we speak.
I'm gonna fire this motherfucker up when we get into this next topic. Peacock said, "Morning song. I'm jealous, man. Weekend vibes, man."
What up, song?
Lee, that's right, Lee. Or rest in peace to the late great George Foreman, true legend and a great humanitarian. 100%. Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll be up there in heaven, man, knocking the fat right out.
Come on now.
Because hey, he'll be living forever infamy, forever legendary in people's kitchens with that George Foreman grill thing, bruh. You killed that one.
Oh, my mama. And then, like Peacock said, he's a Houston native. I never knew that. Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
The great state of Texas. Let's get it, baby. Hey, so we going to a barbecue tonight. Wifey uncle out here. He out here from Arizona. They throwing a barbecue tonight, so we gonna be out at a little barbecue. But I didn't know you was local though, big bro. Oh my mama.
Yeah, he's in Yuma.
Oh my mama, I didn't know that.
He's one of those ones. He's planning to get out to Sin City with us too. So I was like, I was telling him, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, because then once I start booking these flights too, like if a motherfuckers is cheap, I'm gonna hit them up like, hey, look, you know what I mean? Instead of hit a link off, because then it ain't nothing to coordinate. Yeah, we all right here.
Them is fat. And look, song got the weekend vibes popping now. Bongs a lot said, maybe I should take the old girl out bowling tonight. Oh my mama,
right?
That sound good.
Hey, bowling's the shit, man. See, I ain't gonna lie. And this goes back to young Bogey and young Mrs. Bogey. Back in the day, always bet everything, whatever we did, we bet BJ's.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Man,
no matter what we was doing,
bro.
Because back then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, especially when you was like kids, like, all right, what we gonna do? Oh, let's go bowling. Oh, let's go fucking mini golf, or let's go fucking. You know what I mean?
Mini golf is the shit, bro.
Hey, mini golf is that one.
I get competitive with that shit.
Hey, y'all got a golf land out here, out in Roseville, the golf land,
right?
Yeah, because that's what I grew up around. We in my city, we had golf lands and shit, and like, because the golf lands had the arcades, and they would host the fucking they would host the Street Fighter tournaments on the weekends, bruh. So yeah, when we was young, I'm talking about like this motherfuckers just go there, and it was a grind, bruh, because you could win money in the tournaments, but then also like say you got knocked out the tournament, fools are always just on the side gambling and shit, and like the games that everyone played on was Capcom versus SNK Part 2, and then Marvel versus Capcom Part 2. So they just had walls of these motherfuckers, bruh. So like, yeah, that shit was my high school. Early Saturday mornings and shit. Like we was at my school, they used to have this thing called Saturday School. It's basically the breakfast club. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like, if we ever had, and the gang of us will always have Saturday school, bro.
Yeah, we had Saturday school. You had to sit your ass.
Yeah, sit your ass down, do nothing for like 2 hours or whatever it was. Then we go out to golf land after. Like, fuck, let's go golf land.
See, our golf land only been there for like about 2010, maybe.
Oh, word. Yeah, cause y'all golf lands the new age shit where they got the fucking the water park and shit. Cause we had like 4 golf lands in the bay or 5 golf lands, whatever it was.
Oh my!
Only one of them had like the fucking the water slide woo wop.
When I lived in Oakland, it was the castle right next to the Coliseum.
Okay.
Oh my mama! So you had.
I remember the castle. That's throwback.
Facts. You had the castle where all the video games was and where you did your birthday. Because I did my birthday party at one of them motherfuckers. Then you had the racetrack next door, so you had to go outside, walk over to the racetrack, and the racetrack it's probably like one of the fattest go-kart racetracks there is. And then they had 3 levels of different race cars. They really had fat shit at that motherfucker. Anybody that been to that motherfucker. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. That motherfucker was going crazy.
Yeah, they had another one, bro. I think it was like, I can't remember if it was Fremont or Redwood City, but they had, because remember back in the days, they used to have a gang of go-kart tracks.
Yeah, facts. So Scandia, so we got a Scandia out here. Then it's a Scandia in Fairfield next to like, or not too far from the Budweiser joint and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 80. And that motherfucker fat too. It's better than the Scandia that we got out here. And the Scandia that we got out here is by where Pops flipped the woo-wop at.
Okay.
On my mama, right off the freeway. On my mama. That motherfucker. So that was our spot because it ain't nothing but a 15-minute ride from the house. You know what I mean? You know, if we got $50 as, you know, teenagers and they drop us off, man, we was kicking it like a motherfucker
all day.
100%, bro. Facts.
Yeah. Oh, to be a kid.
Come on now.
A motherfucker used to squeeze $50 out, huh?
Facts.
We out there all day.
Them is facts. Oh my
real shit. $5 in an arcade, and you're good too. You in there for fucking all day.
Yeah, you was in there for a minute for sure.
Badass kids gonna step outside, smoke a cigarette and shit.
Hey, you ain't buying no candy, no nothing. All quarters is going straight to the game.
To the games.
Oh my mama. Fuck.
Everything else is under finesse or better. Like we do. Everybody that worked at the motherfuckers, we get a free pizza and we get a sliced pizza, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking don't let it be like some any female. We're just hollering.
Come on now.
Just trying to get free shit. Hey, we was some young ass fucking, but that's how we was raised though.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We don't squeeze the juices.
Facts. Peacock said West Coast is literally the best coast. Talk about it, big bro. Mama, man. I went bowling 2 weeks ago with the kids. Had a bunch of fun. Facts, bro. On everything. Bowling, skating, you know what I mean? Just the arcade, like Bogey said, the motherfucking top go. I mean the mini golf, the top golf go crazy too. Oh, everything. Facts. Big
my daughter, my oldest just went to Top Golf the other night with her friends.
Oh,
it was like some glow in the dark shit, or you know they do the fucking the black light shit at Top Golf.
Right. Them is facts. Peacock said hitting the batting cages also. I lost a step though. Could barely hit a 70-mile-per-hour pitch. Took me a whole round to warm up. Oh my mama. That at least you still got it, because 70 miles, that's a fast motherfucking a fast ball coming at you. Pause 100% for a non-motherfucker that's in the box every day. 100%.
That just sounds scary. I ain't gonna lie.
Top of the morning, Banks.
Top of the morning, Banks. Oh, hey, that just sounds scary, man. Machine that shoots the ball 70 plus miles at you, motherfucker.
Come on now.
Scares me.
You better be ready. Oh, everything. Right. Oh, everything. Top of the morning, 916. What the? That's my dog, Art. What's up, bro?
What's up, Art?
Oh, my mama.
916, stand up.
My dog, Banks, said, I got Trubisky for your Josh Allen handcuff.
I saw him do that this morning, actually. Hey, see, I know Banks style. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, Banks about to throw it in the little package.
Oh, now. Oh, everything. Cuffing season in fantasy is all year round. Oh, my mama. It's not just winter time. Oh, everything. Let me know what you got going out on this serial Dine and Dash dude, bro.
I mean, shit, man. That's I mean, criminals do some dumbass shit, and now if they're gonna add it all up, and now that becomes like a multi-county thing. I don't know if that's a thing, but like, yeah, they're gonna add it up. He's gonna have like $4,000 or $5,000 worth of fucking tab. You know what I mean? That's now you're qualifying for like what, grand larceny, or what would they call that?
Felony. Maybe a felony if it's close to over a couple thousand.
I mean, shit. Yeah, because the petty theft shit, I think they took it all the way up to like 900 something. You know what I mean?
And he's done this for, so that the time that they caught him, that was his fourth time.
Yeah. That's an idiot. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
I mean, get away with it once or twice, cool. You know what I mean? And then like to not be like he really likes this place. You know what I mean? Because if that was the case, he could have been like, oh, the infamous Dine and Dasher. Where's he going to strike next? Now he just goes to the same spot over and over again like a fucking idiot.
100%. And you know, like
the
how
fourth time.
like you said though, like for him to have this type of taste, he's already had an acquire for this taste, already done lived this lifestyle of pulling up to the sushi bar and whatnot. So bruh got some type of dough, 100% now.
Yeah, he living in the South Bay. It's a very expensive place to live for real.
Yeah.
I mean, I would know. That's why they fucking. Oh, they didn't defeat me. I chose to leave. It's fucking expensive out there.
Oh, my mama.
I miss home too.
Bruh.
Because, you know, hey, things are expensive. People got money. You know what I do? Tell them, give me the money. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything.
It always just worked out phenomenally. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Like you said also, too, about the multi shit. They said in the story they're adding the Campbell shit to the San Jose shit to make more penalties or more whatever the shit was. Yeah, so he's fried 100%.
Watch, I know this motherfucker. What did they ever say his name?
Yeah, that motherfucking name is in there. Everything. Real talk.
I'm gonna look him up on Instagram.
Motherfucking name. No, you know what? I take that back. They blurred. They had his face. They had his face like.
Yeah, they had his face with watch, but did they ever say his name?
I don't think they had his name.
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't blur his face and not say it, and then not say his name.
Facts. Peacock said, been doing a lot of deep reflecting lately and sharing family history with my kiddos so they know about their ancestors. Oh, my mama. Them is facts, big bro. Our family reunion on my dad's mom's side, so my grandma, we did one. Shit, I forgot what year it was, but it had all the lineage. So it went all the way back to like the 1800 like type shit, right? So from when they came from down south, they came to Woodland. Woodland ain't nothing but 10 minutes away from Sacramento, 100%. If that, 15 minutes, you know what I mean? But they came to Woodland in 1898. So my family been around this whole area since 1898, bro. 100%. So, you know what I mean? That knowing that lineage and that history and all that, man, you know, that shit count 100%. Let's get into this next joint, man. Oh, my mama. Real IDs. It's mandatory here in a minute, y'all.
As we mentioned a bit earlier, spring break is here for a lot of folks. In this morning's Consumer Confidential, we're going to break down the important new travel requirements and pay attention because by the time summer arrives, there are going to be some significant changes here. Here to tell us more is NBC News Chief Consumer Investigative Correspondent Vicki Wynn. Vic, good morning.
Good morning to you all.
So let's break this down. This is what they call Real ID, right? You might have seen it on your ID, not even realize that you already had gotten this thing. Some people still need it right now. What is it and how do you get it?
It's about to get real, Peter. Congress enacted this back in 2005. It's taken 20 years. They keep trying to do it. But this May 7th, it's really going down.
In a couple months.
Yeah, exactly. And you will need this if you are traveling domestically at any airport in the U.S. The Real ID is available at all DMVs as well as the District of Columbia. And it looks like this. It's a little star in the upper right corner of your license. 3 in 4 people already have it. See, there it is. California went fancy. And
Jane Q. Public, she's a lovely lady too.
This is Jane Q. Public. Yes, she's lovely. She shows up to do examples for us all the time. That's what it looks like. Here's what you need to get a Real ID. You will need proof of a valid ID, which means your old ID, a passport, anything that has your name, your date of birth, your social security number. We can put that on there to help people understand the documents that they will have to bring. You also need something that shows you are here lawfully. So that could be a passport, your birth certificate, your social security card, a certificate of naturalization. You will also need 2 proofs of address, meaning
that's
like
a hard
credit card bill.
Because everything's done online.
You don't
right. You'll
have to print it out
in the mail anymore.
Yeah, you're so right. And that's good that you're going paperless for the environment.
Not looking forward to
You'll just have to print it out to bring it to the DMV.
Personal angst.
Oh, yeah, really. And a surprise to no one, I do not have a Real ID. Do you?
No.
Okay. See, that's great info because there's some things I might need to find.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm like, okay, I know I have copies of my shit, of like a birth certificate and shit. Because I remember maybe like 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I remember my mom's like, do you have like a safe or something? I was like, yeah. She gave me that shit. Then like I remember I made a copy of it in case I ever needed to like bring it somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, where the fuck did I put that copy of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. So motherfuckers domestically, that's within the states, right?
Yeah.
Oh my mama. So yeah. Any motherfucker
I'll be
that
right back.
Yep. Any motherfucker that's traveling or planning on traveling pretty soon, you got to have that motherfucker. They said what, May 7th of this year, so we only got a couple more months before that shit is mandatory, 100%. And Peacock said, I got that gold star on my all ID already since 2016. Guess Texas was ahead of the curve. Hey, you better make sure that motherfucker right, big bro. Oh, everything. That's what it is. Yeah, y'all got that star is a thing of significance for the state of Texas for sure. But you better make sure that motherfucker is the real ID. Oh, everything. Facts. You know what I mean? So they making it, you got to show proof of residency. So your motherfucking utility bill, your cable bill, maybe your cell phone bill, shit like that. You got to show proof that you is here legally to get one of these motherfuckers in order to travel in the states and out the states, 100%. So yeah, they not playing about that shit. So, and a lot of motherfuckers don't know that, it's always been on the radar for the last several years that, you're going to have your, that they are transferring over to that real ID shit or whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I mean? And it's here now, 100%. The date is here. It's coming. So you better go ahead and get your shit together to where if you travel, especially with these planes, which, like I said, when we did the flying car not too long ago, me getting up in a plane anytime soon, I don't know about that shit. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna get the real ID, 100%. You know what I mean? We do travel for the drafts, 100%, vacation times. You know what I mean? So, just a thing to let everybody know that it is coming. It ain't nothing but 2 months away. So get your shit together if you do plan on traveling by plane.
Yeah, because it could take up to 6 to 8 weeks to receive that thing too. So
yeah, and the DMVs is slow right now. Whatever state you in, the motherfuckers is slow.
Yeah, man, back in my hometown. So obviously there's DMVs and there's multiple, and they're always clogged up in the motherfucker. But then at one point, probably like 10 years ago, they opened up a joint that was only for like ID renewals or like permit tests or like license, like when you're going to get your license, like to get your picture and all that shit done, or scheduled appointments for IDs and things of that nature. So it's like, so you're just in and out for legit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't got one of those out here. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
But
yeah.
I am an appointment motherfucker.
Yeah, you definitely got to make an appointment at the DMV. Yeah. You're gonna be there all motherfucking day, and then everybody in their mama in that motherfucker. So you better have your mask on 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that motherfucker is gonna be nastier than a motherfucker in that motherfucker. Oh,
you ain't lying.
Facts. Bake said, I remember being in a holding tank once, and this guy stole this other guy's Curry jersey while he was passed out. Ended up getting caught with it before he got released, and then got booked into Laredo. His daughter's birthday, and he was already in for 2 counts of theft. That was third one, and it made it a felony.
Damn.
And that was like 10 years ago. Brett was burnt out.
I mean, around where I'm from, we call that a J-Cat. Yeah. You just does some wild shit that always lands them back in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama. Bake said, I have my real ID. It's a bitch. You need a lot of documentation to get that bitch on everything.
For real? Okay.
Birth certificate from the Hall of Records is like $15 to $20. So I know where ours is. It's right there by the courthouse. My mama, if you need to go get your birth certificate. My dad, when I had to transfer the house into my name, I had to go to that same spot. When I had to get the death certificate, I had on everything. So that's how I know about that bitch.
It's a couple $100 too when you're getting because I have 4 kids, so I know this is do this 4 times, but like to get the birth certificate the first time too. You know what I mean? Like to register them, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is fucking. That shit hit like a couple hundred.
They say not to laminate the social security card. I still have my original one, but it's in taters. Yeah, my shit is fucked up too.
Yeah, fucking tattered to the motherfucker. Yeah.
And my birth certificate, because I got it folded up. You know what I mean? But I still got that.
I know I got my originals. It's in a Ziploc woo-wop. You know what I mean?
My passport, my birth certificate, and my social security card all together. Oh, my mama.
And it's like, yo, I'll just see that. I guess that is true though. You can't just be like, yo, all right, send me another one in the mail. That's like, you know what I mean? That's fucking sensitive shit. You know what I mean? To be put in the mail.
Yeah. Oh, my mom.
Yeah. So that, what do they expect? All right, here's the one. That motherfucker is as old as me then. Damn near. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it.
100%. Peacock said, yeah, I just double checked. This legit. Plus, I flew to Missouri a couple months ago. Yeah, it's for after May 7th. So anybody flying after May 7th, they have to have that motherfucker. My mom's gave me a call, gave me all my originals when I moved out, SSN and birth. Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it maybe it was about 16 years ago, because that's probably as long as I've been, me and my lady have been out here trucking it. You know what I mean?
Everything.
I know. I need like a bigger safe.
Big
like a room safe.
Facts. Oh,
yeah. There it is. I need safe room / panic room.
Oh, everything. Put the motherfucking hard drives in that motherfucker with all the slaps.
Right.
Everything. Peacock said, my wife hasn't legally changed her last name to mine, and she ran into a little snag last time we flew. Everything.
Oh yeah,
it
be like that,
bro. Especially when you get to going across them borders.
Because you do have to pay to change the name, correct? Right. I mean, like, oh, I know, because my older sister, I remember it hit for some couple dollars too, but she had to. She didn't like, her name is Jenny, and then her middle name was Lane. And she, you know, because my dad liked the Beatles song Penny Lane, but you know, her name was Jenny. It's Jenny Lane, and she couldn't stand that shit. When she was 18, she went and paid for that shit to get taken off. But like, I remember going with her to do that shit.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, that shit hit. That shit might have been like $500 for real. I mean, you're legally changing your name. You know what I mean?
Yep. Changed my name to Guccini on my birth certificate. Fuck it.
Fuck it, let's go.
First name Guccini, last name JD.
It's on the real ID.
Oh, my mama, it's on the real ID,
Hello,
man.
Real ID.
Come on now, them is facts. Big Bro Lee said, still have my original social security card and original birth certificate in the safe. Safe, man. The thing is so old, from 1975. Hey, mine ain't too much older, too much further from yours. Oh, my mama. It was already a requirement to fly.
Lee was born in England or something like that, though, right? So his is like an old English scroll. You know what I mean? Here is Lee. Born in 1975.
Right. He Bakes a lot said, that's why I got it before I went to New York. Everything. I found my original passport with the stamps from the European countries I visited in 2004, but it expired in 2014. Lots of folks around here have passports because they travel to Mexico frequently. 100%.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I got my first passport when I was 18 because I was going to Mexico on a cruise though. So, you know what I mean? Because before that, you could just drive, go to TJ's or whatever. But, you know what I mean? We're going on a cruise. So, like, yeah, you had to go through customs, all this shit.
Oh, my mama. And like when you're doing land and sea travel, you don't need the book. You can get the card for the passport. They got a passport card. Oh, my mama. Papers. And the paper's all ready to fall apart 50 years later. That's my dog right there.
Yeah, holy shit, that's right. You turning 50 this year. Let's go.
I tell people that's my
he's the same year as my sister. Crazy. That's right. My sister turning. Oh, no. She's 49. She turns 50 in that's right. She's 76. Okay.
Papyrus. New Jersey born, but lived here and GB 7 years. Okay. Facts.
Okay, that was.
Oh, my mama, I have 2 passports, British and American. You stunting on us with that one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, facts. So yeah, man, just make sure y'all get ready if you ain't ready. I know I gotta get ready my damn self 100%. You know, one of the hard to start sayings is if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So man, I'm slacking in my macking on that department.
Yeah, because a lot of these trips are gonna be that people do that during that time of year is August. So theoretically, you need it could take up to 8 weeks to receive the card. So you gotta like at minimum get that thing in motion in May. So I'm gonna try to take care of mine in this next week or so for sure. I guess I gotta get all the things, make sure I got everything in order first before. Because that's one thing I don't want to just show up and they're like, "Oh, you're missing this." I'm like, "Oh, God, fucking damn it."
Oh my mama, and that's what this show's about, man. Just trying to bring certain stories to the motherfuckers that fuck with us, you know, that might not catch whiff with these motherfuckers. So yeah, that was a damn good one right there, man. 100%. Let's get into the last topic, y'all.
Yeah, let's go. Gotta get that real ID thing. You got to turn that thing up.
Can't hear it?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
It's still low.
You good?
There it is. Oh. It's super low again.
Yeah, I'm not playing. My bad, y'all. That's my fault.
That's all good.
I ain't even press the share button. Yeah, my bad. Burnt like a motherfucker. No. Dang.
Right now at 4, R&B recording artist R. Kelly is making headlines after releasing a music recording from the federal prison in Butner, north of the Triangle. Releasing his version of the popular Residuals challenge, where social media users record themselves singing their own version of Chris Brown's hit song Residuals. In the song, which has been confirmed by Kelly's attorney to be in fact him, he sings about where his residual money is going after more than 3 decades in the music industry. The song is creating controversy on social media and within the music industry right now. Dewan Hogart spoke with radio personalities here in the Triangle from K97.5 and Foxy 107.104 in Raleigh about how music fans are responding.
It poses the question of whether or not, are we supporting this? Are we sharing this because we like it? Are we still saying he's talented? Or are we going to stand on the side of he did wrong and we don't need to be giving this man that type of credit?
The talent is there. For me, that does not overshadow the crimes that he has been committed of.
Kelly's attorney telling Eyewitness News the singer recorded the songs fairly recently and wants people to know he's working on projects and still has amazing talent that exists whether he's in prison or not. The attorney says he is the R in R&B. Nothing is going to keep him from making music. R. Kelly is serving a 30-year prison sentence at the federal prison in Butner for racketeering and sex crime charges.
I mean,
he is the R in R&B. He said he's still flexing.
You ain't lying. He's like, I'm still dropping albums. They can't stop, Rob. You know what? It's just like when I hear, off the wall, gonna leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Come on now.
And just enjoy. I don't go, hey, DJ,
listen.
turn that Michael Jackson off. He was, what he alleged to do? You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things where I'll draw the line.
That shit hella
like, and I guess that's all subjective. It's all how people compartmentalize it. Like, I mean, R. Kelly, there were some joints I fucked with R. Kelly back in the day, but ultimately it wasn't like, you know what I mean? I wasn't really rocking. Like, R. Kelly was already doing weirdo shit when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like the whole with Aaliyah shit. You know what I mean? It was already like for the longest, kind of like how we all heard about the wild shit with the Diddy shit for the longest. But then you're like, whoa. And some motherfuckers is weirdos and shit.
Yeah.
And for the most part, people they're just gonna not. It kind of look what happened to Drake. The moment it wasn't cool to like Drake, we wouldn't like Drake. And he's a pedophile. They didn't even care. He's a pedophile. This is the actual dude that is doing time for. you know what I mean, for his crimes when we're talking about R. Kelly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, it's you know, I don't think people, you know, want to be on that other side though. They don't want to get tore up online being like, yo, he still sound good though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so that shit that he just released talking about where his money going. Like, I ain't heard that song, right?
Me neither.
But I heard it's a challenge. I heard it's like a little challenge where they all going, you know, all the motherfuckers is doing it and whatnot. So to tap in with R. Kelly and see what he's talking about now, I might give it a listen. And that don't negate what the fuck he's in there for and what he's done, and you know what I mean, when he's been convicted for 100%. But like you said about this, you know, him being a weirdo and all that, motherfuckers always gonna slap his music 100%. Some of his songs still come on my playlist. I ain't gonna lie, 100%. I have not deleted that motherfucker off my playlist. Just like Mike, I ain't deleted Mike off my playlist. You know what I mean? However it go, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. The music is always gonna get played. That's just like the Boondock scene, you know what I mean, with or the episode with R. Kelly, 100%. No matter what they brought to the table, motherfuckers was still saying free R. Kelly, and they was just when that motherfucker walked up at that courthouse, 100% on my mama. So you know, it is what it is with R. Kelly. You know, he's still dropping shit. You know what I mean? He said he's the R and R&B. You know what I mean? He's still talking in shit. And he not to knock anything in his profession. That motherfucker is one of the best to ever do it in his profession. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and it is unfortunate that, like, you know, his lifelong career and achievements, it's definitely gonna always be infamous for, you know, like when he's on stage overseas and he's singing, "Do you want to come with me to America?" He was like, "Do you have your passport? Have you had your shots?"
Bruh. I'm a pee. Boo, boo.
Oh, this motherfucker R. Kelly was going across the countries, man. Across overseas and shit. Tell him he's gonna take him back to America. This motherfucker was grimy.
Bruh. Yeah, the fucking Dave Chappelle shit was 05. You know what I mean? That's coming off the first videotapes of
shit.
You know,
that was like that was like 02, 01.
See, there it is there. Oh my mama.
Maybe maybe even 2000. Was that season 1?
Now that I don't know.
Give him some of that beep beep.
Oh, my mama. Johnny said, have you ever noticed the R looks like a P taking a P? Oh, whoa. Yeah, that shit is crazy, you know. R. Kelly, and it lets you know behind walls they still putting out 100%. I know rallies that still dropping musical projects behind the walls.
Hey, I seen footage of him. He was like, it was bruh. He was like, all right, right here, baby. He's right here. And then R. Kelly gets on the phone and he just jump on the table. He starts singing and shit. You know what I mean? My mind's telling me no.
Motherfucker in there giving concerts to the that's out there with him.
Hey, he eating good in there.
That motherfucker in there giving free concerts.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because, and then how old is he? He's like 50s or whatever. So he's done. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna, unfortunately, probably pass away in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Let me see when his release date is.
I mean, yeah, and then like I'm pretty sure he'll be up for parole. Hey, hey, fuck with Louis Belt, the comedian from Oakland.
Oh yeah. What's his other name? Yeah, my mama. Facts.
Yeah, man. He was like, man, he's not seen the documentary. He's like, man, some of the women is old. He's like, you can't kidnap my mama. You know what I mean? He was like, how's R. Kelly that? Oh shit. There's just, I see, that's where like what got crazy too, because that documentary definitely like, you know what I mean? The peoples that was watching it was already like, all right, boom. Because they used that shit in court too. Called on a lot of those women and shit that was in that shit.
So this motherfucker got 20 years of CP, and then he got a 30-year sentence for racketeering and trafficking.
And they're probably gonna run congruent, right?
No, I'm trying to find if it says that.
Because then if not, that's back to back. That's 50
Oh,
years.
yeah, here it goes. It says U.S. District Judge Harry D. Leinenweber said in court Thursday that 19 years of the 20-year prison sentence would be served concurrently or at the same time as his other sentence. 1 year would be served consecutively or after that sentence is complete, he said.
Okay, so that's why she said 39 on the thing, because that's basically what that is.
That motherfucker he gonna do 15 and they gonna let his ass out.
Then that would be nuts.
Yeah, he gonna get out.
Because the racketeering too. I wonder if that's different for each state. Oh no, this is federal.
So the racketeering shit is in New York. That was a racketeering and S trafficking in federal court, New York, and then
that's as simple as transporting.
Yeah, and then
flying someone out.
His other the child P stuff was in Chicago. So it was in 2 different courts where he got convicted at.
Yeah, and I think they caught him with a bunch of evidence. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama.
Like memorabilia, for lack of a better term.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Bake said, I'm just saying like SPM, but if you ask Peacock, I bet he never hears wiggy, wiggy, wiggy on the airwaves while cruising in Texas. Wiggy, wiggy,
That
wiggy.
is true, because they got him, because he became a weirdo too, huh? Because he didn't fucking think he was touching on the little girls or something like that, bro.
Is that the dude that was Baby Bash is tapped in with?
I think so. But you know, it's funny because Baby Bash, he originally from Vallejo.
Is that right?
Yeah, and if he's not originally from there, that's where he came up about him. You know what I mean?
I'm a Baby Bash guy.
He was Baby Beesh.
Yeah, he got that was Mac Dre's peoples.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He was kind of like a Mexican Dre, but then he was smart because he crossed over real quick and he had like a major deal.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, exactly. That show, what is it? The Shody Doo Wop, and then what's the other one? The Shody Why You Get So Fly.
Yep.
You know, or the Sugar. Sugar, how you get so fly.
That's my
I was like, yo, this fool be having some, like, how does this fool get all the radio hits, man? Like, but he was definitely repping though. I think he got caught in that little case with Paul Wall and them.
But also somebody like an artist from Texas that was doing some childlike type stuff. And Baby Bash, that was his people. He's on
that might have been, bro, maybe.
I'm talking about that shit. Bake said you can separate the artist and the music from the crime, but I don't see the public supporting him through the radio to avoid backlash.
That is true. Because if it hurts your bottom, like, okay, here's for example, when Kaepernick was taking a knee.
South Park.
What, South Park? Oh, that's South Park Mexican. Yeah, SPM, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, they would fools would take, like, when I was gonna say when South Park Mexicans started taking a knee. When Kaepernick was taking a knee, you know what I'm saying? At first the league, they was hot. Remember, like, what the fuck? Remember, yeah, Trump, he was the president, he was talking about, oh, this is un-American, and you know what I mean, they're disrespect to the military, and but he was just protesting. And then, like, it took a couple years, but then, you know what I'm saying, now, like, that it was fully understood, and, like, obviously police brutality was on, on the forefront more than ever. And then all of a sudden it was like, it was hurting their bottom line to not support it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So then as a league, because remember at first they were like, oh, you can't even go on, you go on the field like that. You know what I mean? Like, there was like, okay, stay in the locker room then. That was your new form of protest now. You know what I mean? so visually they wanted to remove all of that. Like, then it was like fools were getting out there standing there, they'd link up, remember? They'd have other forms in it.
Right.
And it was like, okay. Then Kaepernick, he fucked around, got he got the settlement from the league, right? And then he got the big Nike endorsement. And then it was like, oh, okay, NFL, now you have to support this shit. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that works.
Everything.
But things of that nature when it comes to like, the sickos that, have the things they do with children and things of that nature, like, you're done forever.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you're like done forever. Imagine imagine, see, I can already hear the comedians, like, it'd be like, miraculously fucking 25 years later, R. Kelly comes out at the age of 79, you know what I mean? And he's coming out with an album, you know what I'm saying? And they got the fucking parental advisory and the registered sex offender logo on it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
When you buy an R. Kelly album now, it's mandatory to have the sex offender fucking little woo wop on there, bro.
Because he's technically in the vicinity. If he's coming through the airwaves, you know what I mean?
This shit is good. You feel me?
Having him downloaded on your cell phone, he's in the vicinity. If you got any minors around, that's crazy. Oh my mom.
It's funny because he never got to be the elder statesman wearing the all white, leading the two-step at, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like one of his concerts for all the OGs.
Like how Uncle Charlie's still, going around.
Yeah, Uncle Charlie Wilson.
Ron Isley, you know what I mean? That shit.
Yeah.
On my mama.
How you doing?
Peacock said I would jam his stuff all the time back in high school. On my mama, that shit crazy. On my mama. What you got going out on this shit, man?
I'm definitely gonna go down the rabbit hole. I want to hear this song first. First, I'm gonna start with the Chris Brown one, right?
Right.
Then I'm gonna see. I'm like, okay, because I don't know if people are just doing renditions of it or if they're changing lyrics around because it's about, to my understanding, it's about residuals. So, and Chris Brown's a writer. You know what I mean? Chris Brown, his pen gets nasty. You know what I mean? So he could be talking about how he's disgruntled with the industry and where's his residuals going. Because I'm sure that a lot of that's happening frequently right now too to R. Kelly while he's behind the walls.
100%.
Yeah, because now he can't control everything.
And his money, and his music
start fucking poaching and shit. You know what I mean?
100%. And his music's still getting played.
You know what's funny is right now, I bet you if you sample an R. Kelly song and you put it out, he'll clear that shit hella fast right now. That shit. Keep my name alive, youngins.
Oh, mama.
He's like, that's like some Freddy Krueger shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, everything. Yeah, I might have to tap in with it to see what he's talking about. See what Chris Brown talking about. I haven't heard of the trend. I just heard about it off the.
I mean, that's the thing with the trends though too, right? Is the trends are true to the definition these days. They come and go like in 2 weeks and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, wifey knew about it when we was talking last night about what we was going to talk about today. She already heard about the shit. See, I didn't know about it. I only knew about it through this news story. I guess that shit had been, you know what I mean, cracking off. Facts. Let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
Shit, you already know. Anywhere you consume your music, at Apple, Spotify, things of that nature. Check me out, Bogard, scot-free. And check us out on YouTube at the Gen Wealth Net. Hey.
Well, my mama, 100%, man. We'll be back next week, man. 100%. Hopefully we get some Aaron Rodgers, some Amari Cooper. Who else is out there? Diggsy's still out there. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get some more fantasy news with some signings here between next time we fire this motherfucker up, man. 100%. Shout out to all my whole Gen Wealth crew. Brothers, man, the motherfucking ear to the streets, 100%, man. Shout out to my dog, man, Lee. Shout out to motherfucking Miles Peacock, 100%. Shout out to Gang Green, man, 100%. Shout out to Spencer the Guru, man. Shout out to Slim, man, 100%. You know what I mean? From a fan's perspective, man.
Yeah,
just tap in, bro. 100%. We'll be back, man. Everybody have a blessed motherfucking weekend. Hopefully the sun is out where you at, and you can get outside and get active and have a good time, man. For sure. We'll be back. We'll see y'all in a minute. Let me switch this shit over real fast. Boom. Oh shit, wait. My bad, bro.
Nah, it's all good.
We gone, y'all, in a minute.
Peace.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays